Hello, I'm Wafflestick, and welcome back to my Minecraft survival series here on the WayStone server. We are currently on Season 2, Episode 23, and I have noticed something over here. There is a creeper hole right here, and I've been working on patching it up. Finally, about to have it done. There we are. And then we can go ahead and patch it up. I feel like I am a little bit OCD when it comes to creeper holes, especially on the spawn area. Not so much around my base, which is really odd. But when we have a nice pathway, I really like things looking spiffy, and I would be missing that. Is there a way we could... I has no hose. Sad face. But let's go over to our base, because I am wanting to continue the project with my farm area. Down in our farm area, things are starting to look shabby already. I have noticed a couple of changes over here. There's a creeper hole inside of my melon farm and pumpkin farm. That's really sad. This was done by Toucans because I remember it happening. I've got to fix that. I got to fix that. That's going to be the first thing I fix because I'm not going to be leaving that. Some birch wood. There we are. I think that's all we'll need. And someone has placed some signs over here. Okay, I came down here to check this place out. I saw that melons weren't being collected, so I put a hopper and chest to collect the items. That's all fine and dandy if you need melons, but I hadn't set up a storage system yet, guys. Just letting you know. I've still got to do my storage system below this so that the farms will start collecting. And I know that there are items just kind of sitting about, not being used, which is fine with me until we do get the storage system in place. But I've got to go ahead and do the last two farms, and I believe I'm going to do it this episode to make this room look pretty nice compared to what it is looking right now. Ah, fresh and clean, fresh vegetation. Very nice. I'm so happy that we got that done, because if I didn't, I would have put it off and would have never gotten it done. But since that is done now, I'm going to repeat done a lot until you are done listening to me. We are over here at this wall now. We're going to be building a cactus farm, and I am going to be taking inspiration from one of my favorite YouTubers. SilkArchitect has used a design that you place string down and then put sand blocks onto so that the sand blocks will not fall. And he has done an excellent job of creating this, and I think this would look excellent in my farm. Thank you, SilkArchitect. You are amazing. The guy knows how to do redstone. He knows how to do farms. He knows how to build. He knows everything in between about Minecraft. He knows pretty much every mechanic that I could ever think of. But I'm going to go ahead and leave his channel down in the description below. I watch all of his episodes that come out, and I really recommend that you check him out because he is awesome at everything in Minecraft. I just love the guy. But let's go ahead, begin work on this because, well, we have a lot ahead of us. Oh, I got to go get my beacon as well. So many slabs. So many. I love birch, but wow, that's a lot of slabs. And every one of my farms that I have done, I always go with the ceiling pattern. But hey, it works. This is the design of my cactus farm. Black and green. I find it quite appropriate. Don't know how it's going to look with the lime green glass in front of it, but I'd say it heightened the color a bit. Now we're just going to place down some string, put down some sand, and have floating cacti blocks. 3/4 of the evil lair has been complete. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It looks like an evil lair, which is really nifty. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, yes. In combination with some of the other blocks, these blocks are lining up the colors. This is what I'm looking for. This looks absolutely awesome. And it looks like we are getting some cacti in the system. Now do remember this isn't the most efficient system because building cacti above each other is kind of an odd thing because it'll fall and break on other cacti. However, there is a chance that you'll still get it whenever it does break and fall down. SilkArchitect had mentioned this in his video as well, so if you end up going to watch his video on it, it just looks cool. We both think it looks really cool. And I couldn't agree more. I may actually put in some panes underneath these sand blocks in the front row just to give it some sort of aesthetic. But for now, I'm going to go ahead, put it behind me, and get to working on this project, which I'm not absolutely sure what I need yet. I think we should go to another server and get some inspiration. If you have an appreciation for redstone, ChuggingCrafter really knows what he's doing. I mean, he has all kinds of cool stuff. He's over here looking at, looks like a cow farm, which that's a neat setup. That is really cool. I really like the design of that. And he has a UFO. I mean, you can't get any better than that. But aside from those two little projects, out of the bigger piece of the pie, this place is huge and it's just filled with redstone. He said I can come over here, get inspiration for any builds that I'm looking to do in the future. And I must say, I am getting a lot of inspiration already with villagers. He has mastered the villagers for sure. I have noticed that villagers are everywhere, which is really cool because you could take a village and just do really crazy things like this. I think he has a mob trap here, some kind of trap. Oh, it's a chicken, little chicken trap. As of right now, I'm sure there's other things that come down here unless this is just allotted off for chickens. Yeah, it's only one block, so it looks like he's just gathering chickens down there. Very cool thing. I may take inspiration from that and make a chicken coop. That'd be kind of a neat idea. And he also has a pumpkin and melon farm over here on a daylight sensor with a pyramid design, which is really cool. The design of it looks really awesome. And then that's something that a lot of redstoners fail to do. Make your design look crazy. And he has just went the extra mile with this whole village. He has everything he needs out here. But I believe I'm going to take inspiration from that mob trap and turn that into a chicken coop, because that sounds like a cool plan. Let's head back over to the WayStone and get some stuff done. It's kind of funny that I got a chicken coop idea from ChuggingCrafter, but hey, even if you do see things out in the world, then, well, go for it. If you feel it fits your needs, that's all the inspiration that you need. Thank you, ChuggingCrafter, for giving me a full tour of your base. It looks absolutely amazing. It's crazy that you can compact that much redstone into that little village. So in this one, I have started looking at how big this window is going to be. And well, a chicken coop doesn't quite fill that area. Really doesn't fill that area, because over here, this is pretty much how big it's going to be from this block to the wall. I mean, it's not very big. So I had thought, let's throw in a couple of more farms. Let's do a automatic chicken cooker right here. And we'll do a cow farm right here. And then finally, we will do a cocoa bean farm right there. Even though those are manual, I'm going to try to run those into a storage system underneath. Let's go ahead and try to finish this so that we can get this episode done, because I've been a little bit lazy for the past couple days. I need to start being a little bit more productive. In the midst of things, I have gathered Frimp's shulker box. Somehow I ended up with it, and I think I was over at one of the farms cleaning it up, and I found this redstone shulker box just hanging out over there. So I'm going to return this to the orange cat real quick, because I believe he will need it for any builds to come. Let me go into the middle right here. I believe he is AFK fishing, so he may be over here. Where is he at? I know he has moved some stuff around, but I can never seem to find him over here. And I believe the best thing to do... Oh, there it is, I believe. Is this the AFK fish farm? Right here? Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this here, so you'll have that. And try to get away from these mobs, because holy cow, they are driving me crazy. And one last thing we need to do is grab some glass. If I can just do this properly, there we are. We need to grab some glass for the decoration of these new farms. So I believe I have some. Ooh, the airship of doom is looking pretty nice from behind. Like the design. Go in here, and you may have noticed last episode this was a mess. We have fixed it. Leech has helped patched it up, and I patched in the door because, well, it was looking kind of crummy. And I believe we have some glass down in the storage system. We're never down here anymore. We need to start coming down here more. I believe there is some glass in this chest. Yes! And maybe a couple of those stacks wouldn't be a bad thing. So grabbing some of this glass, and then we need to have our redstone shulker box, which is right here. And then we can get together some stuff for the farms. Whenever I think of self-service, I think of those ice cream shops that have like Neapolitan themed colors around them. And well, granite and sandstone seem to fill that want for me. And wow, that looks pretty cool for a self-service. And then in the center, we'll have to have some kind of doorway. So I'm just going to go ahead. I thought I heard something. That was weird. But I think that's center. Yeah, if it isn't, then that's very close. Yeah, that looks center to me. So it is center with this. We need 4 blocks. There we are. Let's go ahead and put columns up, put the windows in, and begin work on the farms. And of course I would miss a redstone torch. Brown stained clay looks a lot like chocolate to me. A big chocolate bar out here in the middle of nowhere. And I had thought this could go well with the Neapolitan theme to give it that really hardcore ice cream effect. I love the mesa biome. I really wouldn't mind building in a mesa, but I'm not sure if I like all of the colors all of the time. You could bring in some color. Wow, wouldn't that be a lot of work to terraform an area like this? The chicken farm's in place. I have found a reasonable amount of eggs. I have AFK'd a bit to let them grow up, and I'm seeing if there's anything coming through. Looks like some of my building blocks back there. Okay, the egg broke, but no chicken, so we just gotta wait and let it do its own thing. It's going to build over time because, well, I still don't have an amazing amount of chickens back there, but it seems like they're laying eggs, so that's definitely a good thing. Now we just got to start work on a cow farm, which could be relatively challenging since we have to go to a different biome altogether to go get them. Don't worry, cows, you're going to a very safe place, and it seems I have lost a couple of cows. I was running too fast, I suppose. Come on, cows. And then this one, yeah, my lead's back here. Come here. Let's try to get back easily. I think maybe we can stuff one more in our group if there's one around. I got 2 more leads. I wonder if I can get them all back. I managed to get all 4 cows back. I could not believe it. Can we get you in here? We had to go at a very slow pace, so... Come on. Come on through, please. Can you come into my home? Well, I have to dig a hole for you guys. Okay, you're making your way in here. One last cow. Gotta be the derp of the group. There we are. Around the corner, we're just about there, guys. We got a slime block that you could fall onto. I think I would be better off just to bring them in front and then just kind of knock them in here. Okay. Come on down, guys. It's water's fine. There you are. Next one. And if we could possibly, there we are. This cracks me up. I love this. So tying all of you to that fence post that we have placed in here is going to make things 10 times easier than having to worry about other things like you falling in lava pits and stuff, wandering around my base, because it could probably happen in here. This is an evil lair, and you, sir, need to go in there. Go on. Don't be like this. There we are. Now we have a group of cows. Let's go ahead and get working on this cow farm. I'm excited because I've been wanting a cow farm. I kept the design very simple, very, very simple. I want to keep it just like this one, which is like a 3x3. Of course, we're not using these, but the stairs kind of say, hey, this is where the farm resides. These whole 3 blocks here. And this cow farm is very similar to that size, and I have used pretty much every block here as a function except for the corners, or these aren't really functional, but that's fine with me. I think this is going to look great, just like this. And we can go ahead and activate it by hitting the water back here and then clicking and breeding the cows. Of course, right now, they're not really breedable because I've already done it, because I had to test it out before I recorded this clip. I think maybe the next one, if we were to look at this, I don't know if it's going to come out even, but I don't think I want to have 4 things. I could have like a little station over here for crafting and all of that. So it's working out just fine. Everything's cleaned up. Chicken's full. We got our tools. I have my other pickaxe in my inventory. Got everything cleaned out. And our self-service area is almost complete. I've still got to get the cocoa bean farm going, which may have to be 2 blocks. I hate to say it, guys. I hate to say it, but maybe we could. Well, we could probably extend this one more wall if we wanted to. Wouldn't be much effort. But the cocoa bean farm's missing. I've got to still get jungle wood. Gotta go to the jungle when I find a parrot, maybe. But yes, everything's looking absolutely awesome. We have our chicken farm. We have our cow farm. Near in the future, cocoa bean farm. And then we have our dye farm. Our dye farm is awesome. I love dye farms because I work with a bunch of different colors. And with a mesa biome close by, it's a good idea to have one of those. I need to bring some bone over here. So I have a bunch of bone meal to do a bunch of dyeing efforts and stuff. But I believe this place is pretty much complete. This layer is complete. And wow, it looks so cool in here. I put in the redstone lamps so that there is a bunch of light in here. I've checked all the corners. Nothing is spawnable. I am very happy with this whole result. Wow. Aiden is such a nice guy. He has given me so many things. I feel like I need to give him something in return. And well, his house is looking very clean, and everyone needs a little bit of dirt here and there. How about we give him some dirt? I think he needs it. This place is looking just way too clean. Yeah, we're going to put some dirt in here. Aiden, you need to clean up your house, man. I didn't know you lived like this. This is pretty far under, man. And look at this. Even these nasty mobs are attracted to your home. You should really do something about that. But I think that's about it for this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We now have a really nice farm area. In next episode, I think I want to try to work a little bit on the storage system, and then we'll take a break from it. But guys, have a fantastic day. We'll see you in a video later down the road.